Okay, got my errands done early this morning. Here's my food for the next few days. I'm going with breakfast. I'm going with Carnation instant breakfast mix with 2 coffees each morning. Lunch, Spam, snack peanuts, some chicken, and pasta. Dinners would be ramen with Slim Jim, which is really good. Some instant rice and mashed potatoes, and then more ramen, Spam. I'll probably use this potato mix throughout the 3 meals, give it some thickness. I've got some bread, some sliced bread, and an extra one each of those, just in case, and a bag of jerky for snacks throughout the week. That's it. That should get me about, 4 days or so down the trail. But today I'm just going to lay around in the hotel, watch some TV, eat a bag of Doritos, and chill out. Morning. Back at it. Hit the trail about 20-30 minutes ago. My shuttle driver picked me up about 7:30. I really enjoyed my day off at the hotel. Kind of just laid around, regrouped, organized my gear, and slept. Shower. Oh, I had an amazing shower. I need to focus more on fruits and vegetables. Eating way too much processed food out here. So I got me an apple and a cucumber. Hopefully that helps. Goal, I'm not sure what my goal is today. There's been a bunch of bear activity. I got about 40 miles to go before my next resupply. And about halfway through that, they've had a lady got bit by a bear. And they've been getting into their food sacks. So I may have to adjust and just push through that area. I don't know if I want to camp there or not. So I don't know, I'll have to think. See what happens, but I'm pretty sure I don't want to stay in that area. They did say they had to put that bear down that bit that lady. She bit her. My driver just showed me a picture. She got bit in the butt. Wasn't bad, couple puncture marks. Could have been worse, I guess, but I think I want to avoid that area anyways. Well, it's a beautiful morning. Kind of rainy a little bit, but it's cool. I make for nice hiking. Still kind of misty out, foggy, nice and cool. Sun's come out, burned all the mist and fog off. Looks like it might be a beautiful day out. It's really humid this morning, but that seems to be going away a little bit too. I think they're calling for a high of low 80s. Stays like this, it'd be nice. About 3 miles in this morning. So far it's pretty easy. About to the state line. I should hit that this afternoon after lunch. And get into North Carolina. That'd be nice. That'd be a nice milestone. Sure is beautiful and peaceful up here. See, the trail's clearly marked. It'd almost be impossible to get lost. Just millions of people have made this journey. Just stopped for lunch. Spam's really not that bad once you get used to it. Making pretty good time and covering some ground this morning. Got almost 8 miles in, somewhere around noon. I'm going to push on through to Muskrat Shelter, which is about a 12-mile day. They say the last mile and a half of that goes straight up, so we'll see how I feel. It's been pretty quiet on the trail, just peaceful. Just been enjoying my walk. I did get to see, I ran into Victor and Jane. They were southbound, slack packing for the day. Wasn't sure if I'd ever see those two again, but they're some nice people. I'm glad I got to meet them. I think Jane goes back to Mexico here in a few days, and Victor's attempting to go all the way north, so I'm sure I'll cross paths with him again. So far, it's been a pretty productive day. Peaceful, nice, it's beautiful out. And I should be getting close to the state line, maybe in another mile or two. That'd be nice to put Georgia behind me. Okay, I'm walking along, just had the crap scared out of me. I don't know if you can see this guy here. Right there beside the trail. See if we can zoom in on him. A big old snake. Scared the crap out of me. He's not really moving, so I'm not quite sure I'm gonna get around him. There he goes a little bit. Yeah, go on. Keep going, buddy. Don't come this way. Okay, he's still there. He's kind of hiding in this bush here, right on the trail. I think I'll try to go up and around over this rock. Never mind, he's moving on along. God, you hear that rattle? Shit, he did not like that. Whew. That's probably the closest I've ever been to a rattle. All right, looky here. Bye, Georgia. Hello, North Carolina. That feels good. It's a good feeling knowing I made it this far. I'm happy. A lot of bear activity in this next stretch. So I didn't want to camp in it. So yesterday I pushed through about 17 miles just so I could get to the edge of it. And then I could just push through it all day and wouldn't have to camp. This is the section that the lady got bit a couple days ago. Everybody's complaining about their food bags getting taken. So I thought it best just to, I still gotta go through it, but I thought it was best not to sleep or camp in it. It's about, I don't know, probably a 13-14 mile stretch, so I should easily get through it today. I didn't sleep very well. You know, I was tired. Kind of a slow start. Stopped for a little snack. It's kind of windy today up here. It's beautiful though, nice and cool, nice breeze. Day 2 into North Carolina. I really haven't seen very many people. Georgia must be a popular section hike. Look at that view. Because I've seen people every day. Every camp had multiple tents. Last night I was the only one in the spot. I haven't seen anybody this morning. I'm getting close to 3 miles in already. It's kind of peaceful. Break time. Look at that view. Check out this view. You can see forever. I think I just came over that mountain there this morning or yesterday. Wow. Been pretty easy going so far. I just stopped and had lunch at the shelter where the girl got bit on the butt. It is vacant. I've only seen one other hiker all morning up here. It's actually been a pretty easy trail. I've been making good time. It's supposed to thunderstorm this afternoon, maybe around 2. I'll also have to see where I'm at and what's going on, or push through it for a little bit. I was kind of hoping to beat the 100-mile marker today, or this evening. It's only another probably 7 miles to it, but with the thunderstorm coming, I don't know if I'll make it. So that might just have to wait. Oh, shit. Till tomorrow morning. But I'm feeling good about that. 100 miles of backpacking. I still feel good mentally. Physically, I'm feeling it by the end of the day. I'm not waking up sore or stiff. Start out strong, but by gosh, by the end of the day, I'm spent. Happy Mother's Day for all you mothers. It's Sunday. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to pay attention to the trail. Let's see what we got up here. Oh. Uh-oh. Some kind of big lake over there. I'm not sure what that is. That might be I don't know if that's the Smokies over there or not. If that's the Smokies, then that would make that Fontana Dam, which I won't be there for a couple more days. Maybe a week. Oh well. Back to the trail. Oh. Ooh. The breeze is gone, so it's starting to warm up a little. But it's still pretty easy hiking. A few ups and downs. Good afternoon. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I've made it 13 miles, which puts me out of the bear sanctuary. The next shelter is not for another 5 miles. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I don't know if I got another 5 miles, and that 5 miles is a mountain, Albert Mountain. I don't know if I got another mountain in me today. I know there'll be some campsites coming up down at the bottom here. It's supposed to thunderstorm too this afternoon. So I don't know if I want to set up someplace before then or kind of just ride it out. Turned into a long day. It's been a beautiful day, but long. My feet are starting to ache. That's why I'm not sure if I want to try to do that another 5 miles a day or not. That put me at 18. Be my longest day yet. I don't think I need to though, so we'll get up here a little ways and I'll start looking for camp spots. Okay, I stopped and took about a 10-15 minute break, checked the map out. It's only about a mile and a half up the mountain, Albert Mountain. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try to push up through it and then make camp at Long Branch Shelter, which is just a few miles on the downside of the mountain. So I think I'll be okay. The sky's still clear, so that's why I decided to go. I didn't want to be on top of this thing in a thunderstorm, but it looks pretty clear, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh wow, look at that view, Jesus. Oh. Wow. Okay. So, I should hit my 100-mile mark here shortly. Wasn't sure if I was going to make that today or not, but looks like I might. That'll feel good too. Well, I hit the mile mark, 100-mile marker today. That felt good. I'm kind of glad I pushed through. I will have to say the hardest and steepest mountain I've encountered has to be Albert. That thing's like a mile straight up. I'm not exaggerating. It's a rough climb, but it was worth it when I got to the top and saw the fire tower and the 100-mile marker. Made me feel good. It's starting to rain a little bit, but I've got about a mile and a half to the next shelter where I want to camp. I'm pretty tired. So far I'm at like almost 17 and a half miles. So I said about 18 and a half mile day, give or take. I've wear an old man out. But I still feel pretty good. Just wore out a little bit. But mentally I feel good. Alright. Cool rain feels good actually. Kind of hope it rains pretty hard, maybe give me a shower. Wash some of this stink off me. Good morning. It's about 6:30 a.m. Getting an early start, earlier than usual. Today I get into town, get some resupply. So I'll have to get up to the top of the summit to make some phone calls. So I want to get early going Try to figure that out. Oh shit. Didn't sleep very good again. I slept in a shelter. There were just 3 of us. An older guy and some girl. The guy probably needs a sleep study. About every 30-40 minutes, and I'm not exaggerating, I'd hear a just like that. Scared the piss out of me the first few times, so it's hard to sleep. You're always expecting a bear or something to come walking up on you, so had that going for me. Other than that, oh shit. We'll see how the day goes. Still feeling pretty good, mentally and physically. I'm not waking up stiff or sore, and I'm putting some high mileage on each day. I figured I'd be sore and stiff, and hard to get going, but no, I usually just jump right up and hit it. Alright, I gotta pay attention to the trail here. It's still kind of dark out. I forgot to share something. Yesterday, climbing up one of the mountains, I stabbed myself in the foot with my trekking pole. I don't know if you can see the carbon tip. They're pretty sharp. So this morning when I woke up, I noticed my big toe was kind of black and blue on the toenail. I stabbed it pretty hard. Hope I don't lose it, but we'll check that out this afternoon. I'm thinking today I'll just do 7 or 8 miles here, find a ride into Franklin, resupply. I don't know if I'm gonna get a room and stay the night or get back on trail. We'll see how things go. I definitely not ready for a 0 day, but I'd be okay with a short day. Shit. All right. Okay, I made it to town. Just showered. There's a supermarket here about maybe half a mile down the road. I'm gonna walk down to it, get some supplies. Maybe find a place to have some lunch. Then head back and just relax for the afternoon. My driver's gonna be back at 7 a.m. so I can get back on the trail early. I'm not ready for a full day off yet, so an afternoon's nice. Get refreshed and regroup. All right, good morning. Headed back to the trail. Yesterday morning I came across, I stopped at Winding Stair Gap and I ran into Lightning here. Say hi, Lightning.
Hey, how you doing?
He was offering some trail magic at the intersection there, and he kindly offered, gave me a ride into town to the hotel and picked me up this morning. We're on our way back to the trail. Should be a good day. Still pretty misty up here. Took me about, I don't know, 2 hours. Got about 4 miles under my belt this morning. I'm feeling sluggish today. Just not very motivated. Nutrition's pretty hard out here, so I try to get as much fruits and vegetables as I can, but the rest of the times I'm just eating crap, processed food, and candies. But, I don't know if all that's catching up to me. I'll stop up here, maybe make myself a coffee or something. Try to get motivated. Plan is to do about 12, 13 miles today. However, they're calling for thunderstorms. Maybe some bad ones this afternoon, so we'll see. I'm hoping I'm close to or make it to a shelter before it hits. That way I can at least have a roof over my head, if there's room. I'm not quite sure how many people's ahead of me, but I've got about 2.5 days maybe, and I'll be to the NOC. That's the plan. That's my next resupply. I don't think I'll stay there. I'll probably just stop, resupply, and move on. I want to be through the Smokies by the end of the month, and probably 6 days through the Smokies. It's about a 70-mile stretch, and I got probably 5 more days before I can get to Fontana Dam. So I don't know, just keep pushing. Check out this old fire tower. Pretty cool looking. Check out this view. Yeah, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Had some electrolytes and lunch. Sun's out. I just passed a shelter I was thinking I was going to stay at. I was at not quite 12 miles for the day. There's another shelter about 4.5 more miles down trail. I thought, well, I'm feeling better. Weather's good, so I think I'm gonna try to push on through to it. Cold Spring shelter. Tell you what, I was just sucking wind this morning. I did not feel good, but it seemed to pass, so that's probably the worst I've felt since I've started. I don't know what's about here. I don't know, 11 or 12 days now, 10 days. So that's not too bad. Might be my body telling me it needs another day off or to slow down a little bit. It's a pretty easy walking right now, so hopefully I can gain some distance pretty quick and make that shelter. Oops. Just felt a big temperature drop. Kind of darkened up, and I just heard some thunder. I'm gonna try to hurry up. Oh, shit. I'll try to hurry up and get off this mountain. I'm about 13 and a half miles for the day, so I might have another 2.5 miles to the shelter. Hopefully I can make it. I don't want to get caught in a thunderstorm. But the trail's been pretty easy this afternoon since lunch. It's all been pretty flat and straight. I'm making good pace. I'm gonna try to beat the rain. Okay, here's home for the night. Shelter. Supposedly it's one of the oldest ones on the trail. Log cabin style here. Kind of sketchy looking, but it'll do. It's got a water source right here, so that's nice. Piped water. Yeah, I think this will do. Been a long day. I'm at, right at 16 miles, so that's not bad. Check this out. There's a bear hang cable, bear bag hanging instructions. Somebody left a mirror. Not bad. Be home for the night. Okay, last night at the last minute I decided to sleep in my tent instead of the shelter. I started seeing a bunch of mice, so I wasn't going to mess around with it. It rained pretty hard all night long, but I slept pretty good. Actually, I slept really good. I'm I'm all packed up, ready to go. Still kind of rainy, but I might wait a few minutes and hit the trail. Today I should be to the NOC. It's about 12 miles. I'll grab some supplies and go from there. I'm going to be soaked. Sun's supposed to come out today though. Be I don't know, high 70s maybe, and sunny. So I stop for lunch, I'll unpack and maybe let things dry off a bit. My sleeping bag's a little damp, but it wasn't from the rain. My new tent is a Dyneema, so it holds condensation. Not bad, but I'm still happy with the tent. Slept really good in it. Tons of room. Definitely easily a 2-person tent, or 1 person and all their gear. I think it was a good deal. Lightweight, easy to pack, easy to set up, but you get condensation, so I'll probably have to buy me some kind of chamois or something to keep in it to kind of wipe the walls down. I'll have to think about that too. Oh geez. The first real good view I've had all morning. I think the mist is starting to burn off. I don't know how well this will turn out, but it's a pretty good view. Let's see, about 6 miles into a 12-mile day. Probably stop and have lunch in a little bit. Then get to the bottom this afternoon sometime. Okay, I'm starting my descent, and I come up on this view. See some lakes over there in the distance. I don't know which ones they are though, but look at that drop. That's straight down. Some of the creepy crawlies you sleep with. There it is, NOC. Finally made it. The last time I was here was June of 2010 was Science in Motion. That was the high school or the summer school program. Those were some amazing trips, some good times. We came down here and went whitewater rafting on one of them. I think we're heading to Key West, maybe, that trip. Those were fun though, but here it is, the famous NOC. Pretty busy place. Let's see if I can get me some hot lunch and maybe some resupply. Pretty busy. Wow, look at all that. Good morning. Stayed at a tiny cabin last night, so I think I got some pretty good rest. Not quite sure how far I'm going to go today. I know I've got some elevation gain, quite a bit. Oh, look at those rocks. So I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to get to the top of the mountain. But feeling pretty good. Day before yesterday was kind of rough mentally. I felt like I wanted to give up. Oh shit. Give up, but good night's sleep and that goes away. Kind of chilly this morning, so I got my long sleeve out. Hope that doesn't fall. But I think the weather's supposed to be super nice today, so I'll get going and change out. A lot of climbing today, elevation. I'm not sure how high, but probably ballpark 3,000 feet. It's cold up here. That's where I'm at. Something bold. Burr. Got a road sign here. It says Fontana Dam, 20 miles. You got the NOC, Sassafras Gap, and something else gap. I'd like to be to Fontana by tomorrow evening. maybe make camp here at the next gap, which is in 6 miles. I'd be happy if I could be in Fontana tomorrow evening. It's 20 miles, so get another 5 or 6 today, then 15 tomorrow. That should put me there about supper time. But we'll see. See how I feel and how things hold up. Oh.